the channel. So today we're gonna replace the master cylinder on this 2002 Camaro. Okay guys, so I guess we'll start with removing master cylinder brace. Just held in with two 15mm bolts. Gotta use a wrench on this one. Okay, so I already loosened it up here. Oh, I guess there's a third one. Torx. Okay, so I got the Torx bit out of there, so we'll remove this brace. Okay, we'll disconnect this little harness here. And the two bolts holding the master cylinder on are 15s. So I'll loosen them off. They're on there fairly tight. This other one. Because of this cowl, it's not the easiest spot to get into. There's one. That by hand now or not? Yeah. Okay. So before you loosen the master cylinder bolts, you want to loosen these up. I already loosened mine before I took them bolts there off. And you want to put some rags in here because you're going to have some brake fluid come out. Okay, so that one's loose. And the new master cylinder comes with little plugs like this, so when I get that line out, I'll put this plug in. Wasn't much come out anyway. There's that one. Anyway, she ain't losing no fluid, we'll pull it off. Okay, gotta be careful to make sure it don't leak on the car. There. So there, the old one's off. Doesn't look like it's been leaking any amount. There's a little bit of residue there. Okay guys, so here's my new master cylinder. It's a Dorman, which probably I'll end up regretting buying a Dorman, but the AC Delco one was about twice the price. But anyway, now normally what you'd want to do is what they call bench bleed it. I don't have a vise, so I'm gonna bleed it on the car. So anyway, we'll slide this in here. These won't turn on very far by hand, so I'm gonna have to, it's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna bother filming it. You gotta tighten these up, and they're fairly tight, but when you remove yours, you'll know roughly how tight you gotta get it. Okay, so here's what you want to bleed the master cylinder, is a little kit like this. They're quite cheap. Anyway, first thing you got to do is find the correct fitting. Okay, so once you find the proper fittings, turn them in as tight as you can by hand, and maybe just put a wrench on it, just give it a little extra tighten, but remember they're plastic, so you don't want to go too tight. And then you can remove your cover, and they come with two lines. Push it on. Seem to hold pretty good. And then you just feed this in to the front. Okay, so what you do is you pump the brake to fill this master cylinder full of fluid, and the air will travel up into here, and that way you at least you'll get most of the air out. The only thing I'm concerned about is how well are these sealing here. Probably a good idea when you're putting fluid in this, make sure it ain't leaking out. Okay, you should have somebody to pump the brake for you. That way, if she springs a leak, you'll know it. So I don't have anyone to pump the brake for me, so I got the camera on Wi-Fi so I can see it on my phone. And I'll get in the car. I'll be able to see from the camera if there's fluid leaking or not. A little extra light on it here. Right now I don't see no fluid, so I'll go in the car and pump the brake a little bit. Okay, that should do it, I would think. So I'm going to hook the lines back up, I guess, and then we'll bleed the entire system. I won't bother recording me bleeding it. I already got videos up about it. Takes quite a while. Okay guys, got everything hooked back up. I just got to plug in my, I think this is a level, this is for the brake fluid level, I believe. Just hook that back in. Got my master cylinder brace back on. So all I'm going to do now, even by bleeding this master cylinder, you're still going to have to bleed the brakes. Now I'm going to do a full flush with one of these here. I got videos up on how to use this, so I won't bother recording it. But we'll fill this up and then we'll start at the back and then move up to the front and bleed all the air out of it and get all the old fluid out. When I get it all done, I'll take it out on the road and I'll let you know how it turned out. Okay guys, so it's a few days later. The brakes work good. The brake pedal feels about the same. I was hoping it would be a little stiffer, but it's still got that sponginess in it. But I think that comes down to the brake booster. I think they're a little bit over boosted. But anyway, I should have mentioned in the beginning of the video, the line lock wasn't quite working right. It's because it was leaking by the master cylinder, and everything's working right now. Anyway, this is how you change a master cylinder on a 4th gen Camaro. Hope this video helps somebody out, and we'll catch you in the next one.